come with me into Savers because I love this shop. And we are still looking for a few things on our list. So first up, I always do the same routine all the time, start in ornaments. These things caught my eye. I see these all the time in news agencies and things, little gift stores. They're like about $15 to $30, just depends. And then I could not believe this entire range of little bears. These are from Avon, and these are one of those things when you see it, you know what it is straight away. Oh, I was having trouble trying to balance my camera at the same time. Oh, that one's free, no price tag. This one is $3.49. These were $15 when you bought them from Avon. I still have my collection, although I am seriously thinking about donating them very soon because they're just taking up space. I loved this plate and it took all my will not to buy it. I don't know, something about it just said, take me home. And then I thought, what would I put on it? Like food, clearly, but still. Sometimes it's just nice looking at pretty things. I have this bag. I have a pink one and a purple one that one of my Zumba ladies gave to me. She bought it for $1 from Coles when they have like those dollar dazzler things. So to see this for $2.99, I'm like, okay. I don't know how much originally it was. I don't need another one. I think Savers is so good for having bits and pieces for weddings. There's always things here. So if you were looking for bits and pieces, look at that. And I actually went into Savers a couple of days later to follow up with something, and these were all gone. So clearly someone is very quick to pick them up. If you had like a wedding company and you were getting things, it would be so good. I seriously thought about getting this game. I stood there reading it for ages, wondering what to do. It looks like creating paths and things. My son's got a similar game that he really loves. And if you're looking for things to do during the school holidays, you would get so many cute little things in an op shop. This is a mosaic kit. I've actually worked with Mandala Art before. They gifted me some products that I did, and they are a lot of fun. I love mosaic. I just don't really have the patience for it, but I did enjoy the things that I did do. This pot is normally about $50 in a shop, so to see it in an op shop like that, oh my gosh. I always look in the stationery shop. 2020. I don't think anyone wants to relive that year, but here we go. Someone's got a diary and that obviously hasn't used it. Apparently, diaries can be reused every 11 years. So if you have an old diary that you've never written in, just hold on to it because eventually the right day and date will come back around. This was super cute, a massive martini glass, $2.99. That would look so good with some lollies and things in it, or a little display. I love Savers for all their little plastic containers. You can always find something. And then look at this, still brand new, and it was donated. If you had any Lego lovers, I would love that. And a little tackle box, so you could put lollies in that. I'm actually still looking for this massive box that we got a while ago that my son has all his Yu-Gi-Oh cards in it. I found one once. I would love to find another one. We are on the lookout for a couple of plates because we are down a bit, and so I'm looking for the right plate. It has to be the right plate. This one, I was like, the border's too wide, there's not enough space for the food in the middle. I loved this one, but it was a little bit dippy. I feel that the food would all run down to the center. I'm not really sure that hubby wants to eat off of floral plates. A plate's a plate, I think, but I think just a plain white plate will do. What on earth is that? Thank you very much. I guess you can donate anything you want. And then I can't believe I found this. This is pretty much exactly what I've been looking for. It's just missing the lid and the straw, which I'm pretty sure I know how to fix that. So I did pick that up because one of those glass tumblers has been on my list for a really long time. I had a look in all the other glassware just to see if there was any other cups and things, and also single cups because I was looking at trying to do a couple of mocktail things that I'd seen on TikTok. So I think I might go to one of the little church op shops where I can buy a cup individually for like 20 cents. I love the handmade painted glasses too that people have done. These are everywhere at the moment, and I can't believe this is like brand new. Someone's donated it. I wonder if someone bought it and gave it to someone as like a gift, and someone's like, I don't want that. I have a Stanley, or I'm not interested in it. I like them, but they're just way too big for my car. I saw this little flask. I'm still in ums and ahs about whether I did the right thing. I left it behind. But I was thinking, oh, it'd be so good to carry warmed up food and stuff in it. But then again, I don't really go anywhere that I need to be out for a long period of time with warmed up food. Although at the time of editing this, we have no power in our house. So it could be good to put like hot water in it or something, and then it keeps it warm for the rest of the day. I didn't get it, but I do think about that from time to time. And lots of other drink bottles that are there. I thought about getting this glass drink bottle. It would be so good to put different flavoured milks and that in there, because we have different containers in a fridge at all time. But just washing them out can be a little bit of a nightmare. I loved this cake stand, and this is one that I didn't get, and I keep thinking about it. I really do like vintage colours and pastel things like this. So we've got this beautiful blue cake stand, and then also this pink bowl, like a fruit bowl or something. I think these two would look so good sitting next together, especially against the white tiles that we have. I also really loved this 3-tier cake thing. Just wasn't 100% keen on the patterns. I think they would detract too much away from the food, especially if you're trying to do some food photography. I am on the lookout to get another one, however, because I gave my last one away because it wasn't entirely stable. I was just looking for a price that was there, but still I think that's pretty gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I saw this from the corner of my eye and it made me have a flashback to the late 90s. I used to have this glass bowl and it had these glass fish in it with glass pebbles. Does anyone remember that trend? Because I loved it, and every time I'd go to a market or a little shop and I'd see them selling the glass fish, I would buy a couple of glass fish. I have none of it left anymore. Tea and coffee containers, they're always really gorgeous to look at, and if you were setting up your home, this would be such a good place to start. I have a laugh too at some of them because we have the square jars that I was always looking for replacements, and now that I have them, I don't really use them anymore. I absolutely loved this. It's actually a little bit more blue than what you see there. You get a better color look for it there. It looks white on the top, but down the bottom it's a lot more blue. I just loved it. Would look so good with some muffins, especially for photography, as I said. The electrical section was really good today. They've got this toasty machine. I seriously thought about getting this as well. It's been forever since I've had a toasty. Have spaghetti or a jaffle, depends where you're from. And then this caught my eye actually on that second visit that I talked about, and I wish I picked it up. I wish I picked it up because the batteries have just gone on our kitchen and I don't really want to replace it because it's annoying. And this having such a nice big bowl would hold a lot of like potatoes and stuff when I'm trying to do weights. I just think it would look so good. Of course, having a look at the books, because we all know I'm still on the look for Mrs. Beaton. I had a good look through here and I didn't find anything today, which is probably a blessing. And then over on the collectible / toy wall, of course, there's all the bits and pieces from the previous collection from Woolworths and Coles. So as I said, if you're ever short, you can go find them here. I remember just as I was leaving, oh yes, I was going to have a look for a handbag. So I had a really good look through here. There were certainly some bits and pieces that I was interested in. This pink backpack I was keen on, and then I realized someone's done some gluing on it and that had some decals on it, so it was a little bit torn in some places, but there was certainly a lot of varieties. I absolutely loved this bag for the black and white of it, but again, it's such a big bag, I'd probably fill it up with a lot of stuff, so it's not really something I need something small, although I am loving the tote that I have right now. I had a look at purses too, because if you remember a while back, my drink bottle spilt in my tote, and my handbag, which is my purse, predominantly cardboard, went all soggy, although it's dried and it's still quite stable. So until it really falls apart, I think I'll keep it. Now I did actually buy this bag. I was so excited to find it. So it's a little bit shorter than the one that I was kind of eyeing off, but it has all the right pockets. So there's a couple of front pockets that you see, another pocket that you just saw me stuck my hand in. There's a pocket at the back with a little clip, and a really nice deep main area that my purse will fit, my sunglasses case, other bits and pieces. The handle here is adjustable, which I like. It's all a material, so I can hang it off of my shoulder like that, or I can hover over the back of my head if I need two hands really quickly in a hurry. I'm used to picking up little kids. I know my children are older now, but habits. Yeah, and when I used to do like Avon, I'd often be trying to juggle my handbag, my deliveries, my money, and so I need a bag that I can just push out of the way really quickly and not have it fall forward and smack me in the face, especially when I was trying to deal with children when they were younger. Old habits die hard. The front two pockets are quite not deep enough for my phone to fit in, and I wouldn't keep it there because knowing my luck, I'd tip forward and the phone would fall out. But the pockets on the front, it fits it really well, which is really good. I also picked up a little coin purse that you'll see me pull out in a minute that I thought would look really, will be handy to put my phone charger in there and the cable, so it's not loose in my bag constantly. I think it would be a really good fit. So I'm pretty happy that I've marked off 2 things from my list, both the drinks thing and this handbag. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.